Troy from Full-Gamut Defense Arts. We are continuing today with the third section in the Hunyuan 46 cannon form. As usual, I will demonstrate, break it down, demonstrate again. I'm going to have to do a little moving around, otherwise I go off camera. Takes up a fair bit of space on the east-west line. So I am actually going to start back a bit and over, and I may have to adjust so I don't go off camera when I come back this direction. So here we go. In context, we should be here. I think I'm okay, but I'm going to move back anyway. And I might be off camera there, so. And hopefully that was all on camera. But that is the third section. So we're starting off with, well, let's just break it down, okay? And I will just try to stay on camera and I'll adjust. Okay, so we're starting off, we've just made a jump, okay, to do that 180. And here we are, we're in what is essentially a San Ti position, like you would find in Xingyi, okay? We go into cover hand punch. A lot like you would find in the 24, okay? So, we start off, our feet are different. We would be in a horse stance in the 24. We're in a back stance here, but the hands are in San Ti rather than 3 external harmonies, okay? So, we start off, our weight is already in the left. We're going to sink in the left, turn waist to the left. We arc down with the right hand and then pung up at center line. Then we shift into the right. The left comes up, so we're doing on, but we're turning, so it looks more like a lu, but it is lu. It could be both. It can be a combination, lu and on. We're doing pung here, so this is like a small catching, okay? And my weight is in the right now, about 70%. And if I need to, I can adjust my foot in at that point. I circle around with the left as I continue to turn and close the right gua. The right is outside the leg now and it's turning. And you can see it's about the same level as the thigh. Okay? Shifting into the left and coming up with this uppercut kind of motion while this hand arcs down, pressing down or pulling down. Now we hook. Our weight should be as much in the left as we can manage at this point. We turn, the left continues to circle up and around. We turn, set the foot down in an L. We are chopping down here at the wrist as the hand comes down, again, no weight. We never come down with weight in that leg. Okay, so we hooked here, shift, step out. And we're stepping into a horse stance on our northeast-southwest line. So we came from Santi, that is essentially on our northwest-southeast line. Now we're here. We've formed an X. We're in a horse stance this time instead of the back stance. Okay? So we're here. Weighted in the right. We're going to separate and shift left. The right hand comes up inside the leg, the frame of the leg. The left goes just outside the frame of the leg. And then we're going to, they come up, they separate, then the left continues, the right comes down as we shift right, grab with the left, right comes up center line, I'm shifting into the left, and what we nicknamed front page, because Grandmaster Feng appeared on the front cover of Taiji magazine in this position. So we called it front page. Okay? It is one of his signature movements. Weight is in the left, elbow below shoulder, okay, and leg and arm in vertical alignment. I'm going to relax down. We do a thrust under and chop. My weight is in the left. I'm going to separate and bring the hands up. Palms turn down, shift into the right, thrust under, not the wrist, not the elbow, the forearm, right in the middle, thrust under. The right hand comes in by the throat but not touching. As it's turning palm out, I'm starting to shift. I'm still turning right, but I'm shifting left. The right elbow comes down. Now I have palm up, and at the same time, the left is turning into a ridge hand, and I turn here. So this is thrust under, chop. Thrust under and chop. Okay? That puts us here. Okay? Thrust under and chop. We continue, the right comes into center, the left comes into center, and we brush down the arm. We're not actually touching. Brush down the arm, separate. I form this hand into a grabbing hand where I don't use the index finger. I'm only grasping, and I'm pointing with the index finger. So I'm grabbing and turning palm up. The right hand is coming back, and then as it settles in, it circles, comes in this counterclockwise circle, circles into the hip. And now I do my punch. So I'm shifting. This hand should be twisting, I'm sorry. Palm is down, palm is up. I'm shifting 60 to 70% into the left, and I'm turning the waist left. And the hand is not at center line. It's in front of the shoulder instead. So my center line is over here. Well, if I turn toward the camera, it's just straight out from the shoulder. That's where it ends up. And I think that's where the mistake comes from, that people think this is supposed to form a triangle. Okay? I'm not forming a triangle like an equilateral triangle. I'm forming a right triangle. So if you were to draw a line straight down from my fist, a line here at the knee, and a line here at the shoulder, you would see a right angle and those three angles of a right triangle, if that makes sense to you. Hope it does, because that's my explanation and I'm sticking to it. So, we've done our punch. We're going to close. No, I'm sorry. I tried to jump into a different form. We're going to come back. We shift right. We circle all the way up and around, and I'm turning my right toe in, and then I'm going to draw everything back into the right leg as I come out and lift the left knee. Okay, so sorry, I kind of got myself screwed up there for a second. So I'm here. It's going to come back, out, and then this hand is still in that grasping hand. Come up and over, shift everything back, and lift. Okay? Now I'm going to do a jump and a punch with this hand. Okay? And a turn. So let me step through that now instead of jumping so I can stay on camera. So you're setting the foot down and jumping off of it. Okay? You step behind and around, and you do this sort of a haymaker, and then you're going to sweep something out of the way, and you get out of the way of it. So you're sweeping and drawing the left leg back, and then you're going to come out, step in, and strike with the elbow. Right foot, right elbow at the same time. So it can be just this. You don't have to stamp the foot. But if you do, I better hear one sound. It shouldn't be, okay, it's all one. Okay? Now, from there, we've made our haymaker, swept out of the way, and how do I really explain that other than haymaker, draw the foot back, and sweep something out of the way? There's no better explanation. So I'm 100% in the right, obviously. I've drawn my left foot back. But then I'm immediately stepping back in. Okay, fairly long step. Okay, so I'm actually launching off here. It's not just within my frame. I am actually stepping in because I want to gain some ground. I got out of the way of something, and now I want to get in, and I'm striking. With the height of this hand coming in to hook, I think it is a hook to the back of the head. Okay, that's my take. You do you. One point I want to make there: a lot of people, when they elbow, they want to keep the palm down. Okay, I say that's wrong, and I'll tell you why. We have two bones in our lower arm, right? The radius and the ulna. Radius is on the thumb side, ulna on the pinky side. The ulna is the weakest of the two bones. You really never want to strike with the ulna. It's too fragile a bone. You'd rather strike with both bones. They're 15 times stronger if you, and there's actually some statistic out there that I couldn't tell you exactly where off the top of my head that says the two bones together are 15 times stronger than either bone by itself. But anyway, rather than coming in here with the arm turned so that you're striking with the ulna, even if you're supposed to be striking with the elbow, the ulna is here. Okay? So rather than doing that, turn the hand towards the palm towards the body, so that you're bringing both bones to bear. Okay, I'm showing up at the wrist, but that because it's the easiest place to see. You see the radius is here, the ulna is here. They're not horizontal here where I'm striking with only one. I'm giving myself a chance to strike with both. Also, if I go into this position, where you can see I'm not really changing the relation between the elbow and between the upper and lower arm by doing this. if I do this, this is the anatomical position they show in anatomy book textbooks for a reason. This is our natural position, the most relaxed position. Okay, doing this changes that relation. You can see it changes it. So if I'm doing this, now I'm using both bones. The radius connects to the humerus up here, the ulna down here. And I know I'm belaboring this point, but it's an important point. This is a much stronger elbow than this is, because I have a chance, if I'm a little off on my target, of hitting ulna only and breaking my own arm when I'm trying to hurt somebody else. So better safe than sorry, turn the palm towards the body, hit with both bones. So, again, sorry about belaboring the point, but very important. So I'm here, I've struck with both bones. Now, I'm going to do what we have nicknamed a left trick. I relax, my weight is in the right. I'm going to circle, so weight is shifting with the hands. Now I'm in the right, I'm going to take another little step to the left and a double strike with the palms. Okay? That leads me into wave hands like clouds. And it's the Chen style wave hands like clouds, so palms turn out. My weight is in the right. The hands switch positions. Weight is in the left. Weight is in the right, extremely in the right, because I'm going to step behind. As the hands change again, I step behind myself. And I wave to the left, putting my weight in the left leg, step out with the right, wave to the right, wave to the left, wave to the right, step behind. This time, the hands just come down. I step out with the right, and I come in. I'm adjusting the left foot over. I'm coming in with a double cannon. Okay? Double cannon. Shifting back into the left, I'm going to come over with a back fist, step through with a punch, then shifting. Now my weight here is in the back leg. I'm going to shift forward with another punch with the right, and the left hand comes up above the elbow, and I'm 100% in the left, and I'm going to withdraw. I'm going to, like I'm brushing something off, like I put my hand out there, somebody grabbed it, and I want to go. Okay, so it's out. I set the foot down. Now I'm going to do a right trick. So weight right, weight left, step right, trick. So this is this double palm strike. I do wave hands like clouds to the left. 1, 2, 3, step behind, 4, step out. 1, 2, 3, step behind, and I'm going to do a diagonal open. The hand comes down, both hands are down. I do a double open and step out with my left toe pointed at that wall to the east. Okay? I'm going to step around and I come up in a small catch. Let me step back to make sure I'm on screen. So I step up to small catch. Sorry, this foot should be back. Okay? I'm going to come back, and I can do one of two things. This is high pad on horse. I can either step back to high pad on horse, where I go into this cat stance, or I can step forward into high pad on horse. Personally, I prefer to step forward, but you can do either one. So let me do that sequence again, just in case I was off screen. So we've done our last, we'll do our diagonal, double open, step out with the foot, step up, separate, the hands turn over, and I'm going to step forward, and I've turned my left toe out. Step forward, toe is turned in. You do actually slap, high pat on the horse. The hand goes out in this position, in sort of a knife hand, but the hand is cocked a little bit, and the left hand comes to dantian. So here we are. Then you're going to sit back. Both hands go out, palms down. One in a big circle. Then they go into a smaller circle where they're going out grasping. Now we're going to step back left, draw back right, step back in, cannon, double cannon. This is linking cannon, so we're going to do 3. Do 1, same thing, big circle, palms down, 2, palms out, grasping, step back, step in. So the hands circle down and they go back in. Okay? The third one is slightly different. We have our big circle, palms down, our second smaller circle, palms in. This time we don't step back with the left, we just draw the right back. We come down, circle, and step in. That's linking cannons. And that is the end of the section. So, I know I rambled a bit there, but some important stuff in this section. So let me do this again from a different angle. Yeah, I'll do it here. So we're actually starting off here, and we do our pang an, hook, weight is in the left, come up and over, set the foot down and chop, step out. Weight left, weight right, up center line, front page. Relax. Weight is still left. Thrust under and chop. Thrust under, chop, and now I make a fist. I forgot to say that before. Brush off. Wave out. I'm still weighted right. I'm going to sink into the right. Shift left, punch. Okay? Now we relax back, up and over, and up. Okay? For some reason my balance is off today. Okay? And now we do our punch, which I'm only going to do a really short hop. Okay? We come around with our haymaker. We circle, draw back. I actually took 2 steps. You can do that. You don't need to. And our elbow. Now, we're going to circle, do our left trick, and we go into cloud hands. 1, 2, 3, step behind, 4. 1, 2, 3, step behind, and we circle down, we step out, and we do our single iteration of double cannons. Okay, and then we're going to sit back and come over with our back fist, step through with our punch, shift into the left, and up. Set the foot down, do our right trick. Wave hands like clouds. 2, 3, step behind, 4. 1, 2, 3. The right hand comes down, the left is up a little bit. We do our diagonal open as we step behind. We do our double open as we step and turn the toe out. We turn, sit back, and because I'm running out of room, I'm going to step back for my high pattern horse this time. And then I go into linking cannons. So big circle, palms out, small circle, or down, small circle, palms out, grab, step back, step in, double cannon. Big, small, step out, step in, double cannon. Big, small, grab, don't step out, step in. And that is the end of our section. So put it all together again, do a quick demonstration of it. And I will have to move again, I'm sorry, but it's just the way it is. So I will start a little bit farther back here so I can do a nice jump. You can see that. So I'm here. Not my best elbow. I'll go ahead and adjust a little bit. That is the third section of the Hunyuan 46 cannon form. Thank you.